I think we honour our aviation history by providing connections to the past through our heritage buildings and making sure that we're repurposing, reinvigorating those buildings to make sure that they're relevant today. One of the most exciting new developments at Essendon Airport is the Bell Business Centre. Greg Bell was a mainstay of the community at Essendon Airport for more than 30 years, operating GB's aerospace shop in the terminal. And sadly, Greg passed away before he was able to move into his new premises in the redeveloped terminal Stage 1. So we think it's a fitting tribute, given his contribution to the airport over such a long period of time.
GB's aerospace shop was renowned for the quality of the supplies that he had, but he enjoyed the conversations with private pilots, with commercial pilots. If he was here, he would be so humbled and so honoured to be associated with the business centre. From 1964 onwards to 2018, it was his life.
Our government in particular has made transport a big priority. So you've seen real integral investments, including the CityLink Tulla widening project. I think it would be wonderful while we've got this state-of-the-art facility here at Essendon Fields Airport. Can you imagine then right on the doorstep having the state-of-the-art tram network as well? Essendon Fields means history, it means community, and it also means the future. Whether it's rolling out better public transport, whether it's really supporting local businesses, we really look forward to the next 100 years as the best years to come.
The EF100 precinct is continuing to change with the addition of new brands and training centres, particularly to support the emergence of electric vehicles. The new Bombardier service facility will be regional maintenance, repair and overhaul facility, the only one of its type in Australia, and the next closest facility of its type will be in Singapore. The Buller Road retail precinct, that will develop into one of the largest large format retail and discount retail offers in Australia, which will support a further 1,000 jobs. Essendon Fields has a flexible planning scheme to be able to meet those needs and help those businesses grow.
Aluminium Automation manufactures self-service devices, particularly for airports, so you can go check in on our kiosks, drop off your bag, all without having to ever touch a bag tag, boarding pass or screen. It's all touchless. Essendon Fields really worked closely with us to design a facility that met our needs exactly. You know, being a company that develops software as well as hardware meant that we needed a manufacturing part of the building, but we also needed quite a large office area for our software developers. There is this feeling of belonging inside a business community, one that's growing very quickly and one that's really built to allow us to grow into as well.
In the last 14 months, we've started adding a great deal of solar. We're up over nearly 600 odd panels that have been installed so far. We would expect that to grow to between 1,500 and 2,000 panels, with a long-term view of generating probably over 50% of the electricity needs for the park from a renewable resource.
Essendon Fields committed a number of years ago to hit a target of 10,000 trees within the precinct. We have recently achieved that goal and have just exceeded the 10,000 tree target. So we're looking now at capturing water from roofs and using that within our gardens to get us completely off mains water. That will drought-proof the precinct. Landscaping plays a huge part in people's emotions. It really makes it a pleasant place to come to work. The future is exciting.
My role at Air Services is focused on working with the airports and the aviation community to understand how we can improve the noise environment for communities living around the airports. I'm particularly excited about all the ways in which technology is changing the way we work. And we're going to see things like urban mobility vehicles where you can get in and it can take you somewhere. And you're thinking in 3 dimensions now, not just, forwards, backwards, sideways.
The population in Melbourne's north and west is expected to grow by 250,000 people over the next 10 to 15 years. That's a city the size of Townsville being bolted onto Melbourne's north. So Essendon Fields is well positioned and well located to provide the jobs, the amenity and the connections to support that growth. This is Commonwealth land, and the investments that we make, $500 million over the last 20 years, we're creating jobs, providing opportunities for all Victorians. Essendon Fields has a really important role to play.